After holding on to the throne for years, Samsung faced a major challenge last year in the foldable phones space. While the Galaxy Z Flip 5 was a much improved flip-style phone, it was overshadowed by the Motorola Razr Plus 2023. Not surprisingly, Samsung's back to challenge its rival with the Galaxy Z Flip 6. There are significant upgrades worth pointing out, like its new 50-megapixel main camera, more durable design, and more functional flex window display. In typical fashion, the foldable phone is also graced with many of the same Galaxy AI features I fell in love with in my Galaxy S24 Ultra review, along with a few new ones I haven't been seen before. Plus, there is a huge emphasis on personalization to help the phone feel like it's truly yours. Even with all these upgrades, it's going to take a lot to convince people to shell out $100 more for this new model. In my Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 hands-on review, I will explain everything that's new and cool, and hopefully give you insights into whether the phone's $1,099 starting cost is worth it. No one wants to see a price hike, but that's the reality here, as the Galaxy Z Flip 6 starting price goes up to $1,099. The entry-level model comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. I am on the fence about the higher price, but the new Flip will really need to prove its worth than Motorola held its latest Razr to the same $999 cost as before. If you need more storage on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, there is a 512GB option, but that will cost you extra, of course. Pre-orders for the Galaxy Z Flip 6 are available starting today, July 10, with the phone available at Amazon, Best Buy, Samsung.com, and other wireless carriers starting on July 24. There are a total of 4 main color options. You can pick Silver Shadow, Yellow, Blue, and Mint. Meanwhile, there are 3 additional Samsung.com exclusive colors: Crafted Black, White, and Peach. On the surface, it doesn't look like much has changed with the design of the Galaxy Z Flip 6. It is still incredibly compact when closed and constructed from aluminum to give it a solid feel. The size and design of the flex window also looks identical to last year, complete with that fin cutout on the bottom right where the display meets the cameras. However, I have to say that the designs elevated by the new pastel-like color options that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is available in. The outlines of the camera lenses are also accented by the same paint job, giving the phone a much more pleasing contrast. Samsung has also increased the Flip 6 durability with a new dual rail hinge design, giving the Flip a more responsive feel whenever I close it, with the crease in the middle of the phone being considerably softer looking than its predecessors. Maybe it's just the new color options, but the Galaxy Z Flip 6 looks just as attractive as the new Razr phones I recently reviewed. Samsung also adds a dose of personalization when the Flip 6 is paired with the new Flip Suit cases that add unique interactive lock screens to the flex window. There are even a couple of new ones I checked out with built-in LEDs that light up the back of the phone, powered via the phone's wireless charging. These add-ons go a long way to make people take notice of the phone. Before I jump into what's cool about the Galaxy Z Flip 6 displays, just know that technically the specs of both displays are unchanged over last year's Galaxy Z Flip 5. In other words, you still have a 3.4-inch 60Hz AMOLED on the outside and a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED with a dynamic refresh rate up to 120Hz on the inside. Despite this, the main display looks delightful thanks to the luscious color it produces along with its wide viewing angles. Samsung claims it can reach a peak brightness of 2600 nits, which I am actually optimistic about because of how iridescent it looked under all the lights at my hands-on session. But the bigger changes pertain to the 3.4-inch flex window because it's more customizable than before. Not only can you swipe through the various widgets on there, but now there is the option to combine multiple widgets into one home screen layout, making it much more convenient. I also love the new interactive lock screens that respond to touch and movement, like one with a donut that moves around the lock screen whenever you tilt or rotate the phone. While all of these new personalization options with the flex window are great accessibility accessing full apps still requires a workaround that involves downloading the Good Lock app. While not all apps are optimized for the flex window, I do enjoy using them nonetheless, like all of my social media apps where I am just scrolling through video reels. I am very excited for the cameras in the Galaxy Z Flip 6. That is because the phone now features an upgraded 50MP main camera paired with a 12MP ultra-wide lens. The former is a huge step up from the Galaxy Z Flip 5's 12MP camera, but it's made better because of how the Galaxy Z Flip 6 leverages pixel binding to offer a reasonable 2x zoom with optical-like quality. This is the smarter way of approaching the camera, seeing that it effectively offers the range in most triple camera setups, but with a more compact dual camera arrangement instead. There is also a new camcorder mode, just like on the Razr Plus 2024, that gives a nostalgic feel when the phone's folded in the halfway position, complete with zoom controls at your fingertips. Another new feature is the intelligent way the Galaxy Z Flip 6 can frame my shots with AI zoom. No matter who I am shooting, whether it's just myself or a group of people, the AI zoom will automatically frame the shot correctly. I'm really interested at seeing how the Galaxy Z Flip 6's cameras perform, mainly because this is an area where Samsung's foldables have done well over Moto's flip style phones. Head-to-head tests will tell us if that's going to continue. In true fashion, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is powered by the same chip used in Samsung's flagship phones, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Even in my brief time with the phone, animations and navigating around the interface always felt ultra responsive. I know the chip is behind the fluid actions, but the display's 120Hz dynamic refresh also helps out. I am also impressed by how quickly the phone is able to generate some of the AI generated portrait photos of myself that I shot. Given the extreme performance and benchmark scores I have seen from this chip in other phones, I suspect the results will be similarly strong here with the Galaxy Z Flip 6. I am more stoked about the Galaxy Z Flip 6 than the Motorola Razr Plus 2024, especially if its camera performance ends up being significantly better. At the same time, I really like all the new Galaxy AI features because many of them help to make the phone look more customizable than ever before. However, I can't overlook that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 now commands a higher $1,099 cost. That's tough to swallow, more so when Motorola ended keeping the Razr Plus at $999. All told, Samsung's new flip phone really needs to hit it out of the park to convince people they should choose the Galaxy Z Flip 6. We will find out how well it pulls that off after more testing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.